Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and welcome back if you're joining me again. Today's class is a 45-minute grounding and centering Vinyasa flow class. It's part 4 of the series, and I've designed this class in particular as an early morning flow, ideal if you are embarking on a stressful day ahead, or you need to make a big decision, or you just need to feel centered before you start your day. Class includes a fairly steady, slow, strengthening flow, and then it concludes with a 10-minute guided meditation to solidly ground you in your body, out of your head, and so you can move into your day with ease and peace. And so all you'll need for practice is a blanket or a cushion or a block to sit on for meditation at the end of class. I really hope you enjoy. If you'd like to support me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All those details are in the description below. Thanks for joining me. Namaste. And begin your practice in a child's pose, balasana, at the back of your mat. Split the knees wide so your chest can fall between your thighs. And you can rest down on your forearms, your forehead, the tip of your nose. And let your eyes feel the invitation to rest. Start by softening and merging with the earth beneath you. It's feeling the mat carrying the weight of your body. Taking a few longer exhales, and let these first few breaths be your cue to release, loosening your shoulders, softening your jaw and your belly, and emptying the weight of your thoughts. And now bringing your attention to the harmony and sounds of the morning. Sense the space you have now to practice between the stillness of sleep and the motion of your day. And just moving into your practice, aligning with this quiet, peaceful energy. So even if your day ahead seems large and complicated, just focus now on tapping energetically into this early morning, this sattvic energy. And simply practicing being present to the ease and simplicity of the morning unfolding. The sounds you can hear. Your body breathing you. You're starting from this place of peace, embodying nature's morning essence, feeling present. Your day will feel more meaningful, focused, lighter as you move forward. Take 2 more calm breaths. And as you feel yourself breathe, then glide up onto all fours. Gently arch your spine into cow pose. On an exhale, ground into the floor with your hands, tops of the feet round your spine into cat. Try small, breathing in, arch. Breathing out to round. Breathing in. And as you exhale, child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Adding on a ladder flow. Inhale to all fours, arch your spine. Exhale now, downward facing dog. Just for a beat, tuck the toes and bend your knees nice and deep. Then on an inhale, soften your knees to the floor. Untuck the toes, exhale. Child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Inhale, all fours, arch your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lingering now, take a few breaths to move freely in your body. Then press the floor away with your hands, the balls of your feet, lengthening your heels a little more toward the floor. Next, inhale, all fours, set the knees down. Exhale, child's pose. Breathing in, glide up, arch your spine. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Extending through your arms, through the press of your hands. Inhale now, shift forward to a high push-up. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Send your gaze lightly forward and then drive through your arms. Gently gather your front ribs in and up. Your tailbone scooping down, buttocks firming, building strength, stability in the front of your body. Take another breath in and reverse back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, all fours and buttocks to your heels. Empty the lungs. Again, inhale, all fours, arch your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your in-breath, ripple forward, plank pose. And we'll move into a low push-up hold, your choice. Option to rest the knees to the floor. Light tuck to your tailbone. Staying engaged and present to the physicality of the shape, sharing the effort, your arms, core and legs. And then reverse high push up on your inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. All fours, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Final cycle. Keep flowing with your breath to bring stability to your mind, your body. Inhale. All fours, arch your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up to the floor. Setting up for locust pose, arms alongside your body. And then lifting with the wave of your in-breath. And then just pause for a few breaths. You're just straightening your arms, palms face down, engaging your triceps, backs of the arms. And explore a little micro bend in the knees, engaging your hamstrings and your glutes. So whole back body strengthening. Take one more breath in. And exhale, we'll reverse. So plank on your inhale, knees or no knees. Downward facing dog, exhale. Knees to the floor, inhale. Balasana, child's pose, exhale. Just inviting yourself to soften now. Take a few moments to pause. And you might like to press your palms ahead of you and then fold your hands back to the nape of your neck. So you can stretch and lengthen through the undercarriage of your arms. And each time we practice activating our bodies physically, then relaxing on purpose, we prepare ourselves to manage stress. We offer ourselves a chance on the mat to feel a challenge and then reduce it by taking some slower breaths. So it's a skill to activate and deactivate on cue, but when we practice it here, we can buffer stress that may come our way off the mat more effortlessly. Just taking the next few breaths to make your way into downward facing dog. And then firmly grounding your attention in the here and the now by following the steady beat of your breath. One more breath in. One more breath out. Then travel lightly to the top of your mat. Open up halfway, your hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold with your exhale, Uttanasana. Slowly now rise. Come to stand, circle your arms overhead. And lower your hands to prayer at your heart. Sun salutations now to warm, open, align with the new day. We'll be moving breath to movement, but no rush. Surya Namaskar. See, inhale, arms overhead, press your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, lifting up, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back, right knee to the floor. When you're steady, arms float overhead. Stay for your exhale. Take one more breath. And then hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower to the floor. This time now, inhale, cobra or locust. And press back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. On your exhale, step your right foot up, low lunge, left knee touches down. Sweep your arms overhead. Pause for your exhale. Grow long on your inhale. And then hands to the floor and step up. Open and fold with your breath. And come to stand. Hands to prayer. Another round movement to breathe. Inhale your arms overhead. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your side waist, looking forward. Exhale, low lunge, left foot steps back, left knee softly to the floor. Arms rise with your in-breath, and then hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Forward to your high plank pose, finding the front body engagement, and then lower, all the way down. Inhale for your back bend. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, step lightly up, low lunge, right knee to the floor. Reach your arms overhead. And then hands to the floor and step up. Open up, lengthen your spine. Fold on your exhale. Rise up, come to stand, grow long. And lower your hands to your heart center. Take a moment of pause, gathering your attention in toward your body. Feeling your feet anchored. And finding an ease in your upright shape from this stable base, standing tall. And we'll move through 2 rounds, Surya Namaskar B with a high lunge, crescent lunge, starting slow, finding your feet, your form, and then we'll flow. Inhale here, Utkatasana, chair pose. Heavy your heels into the mat, draw your shins back in space, extending through your arms. Take another breath. And then forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa, plank. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale for a back bend, your choice, upward dog cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Just pause for a moment, anchor your hands evenly into the mat. And then raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, step to your hands for high lunge. Reach your arms, torso upright, linger for a few breaths. And just explore a little bend in your left knee so the top of your left thigh grows a little longer. And then once you have that strong lift of the pelvic bones from your thigh, play with straightening your left leg a little bit more. Take one more breath in. And then hands to the floor, step back through a vinyasa. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Anchor your hands, reach the left leg up and back on the new breath. Stepping up, high lunge. Staggering your feet, steadying your shape, reach your arms. And find that core engagement so you can lift and become a little bit more buoyant, lighter, longer in your upper body. Take another breath in. And then hands to the floor and flow, plank on your inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. 5 cycles of breath. So you're just calming the rhythm of your breath now, following the full thread of each breath that comes in as it flows out from its beginning to its end. We'll move through another round, Surya Namaskar B, movement to breath now. Looking forward, bend the knees, travel lightly to the top of your mat. Open and fold with your breath. Rise to stand, 2 straight legs, arms overhead. Lower your hands to prayer, taking this moment to center yourself. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Vinyasa, or quietly step back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Step up, crescent, high lunge. Arms reach up with your in-breath. Hands to the floor and flow through a vinyasa or downward facing dog, just accommodating your own effort levels. Rest if that feels best. Next inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, step up, crescent lunge, high lunge, root down to rise, arms reach up. And then hands to the floor, vinyasa or rest, meeting back in downward facing dog. Savouring this pause here for 5 spacious breaths. And just engaging your senses to ground your awareness in the present. And on your inhale now, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. And then shift forward to a 3-point plank pose. So you're finding the qualities of steadiness here in this uneven variation, one leg lifted. And you're welcome to pause here or explore balancing, perhaps taking the left arm and reaching it forward. Then release, press back, down dog splits with a twist. So you're going to bend your right knee, right heel toward your buttocks, open your hip. Take one more breath in here. And then exhale, pigeon pose. Right knee to the back of your right hand. Staying active in this pigeon, so we're going to stay upright and working in this version. So try and pop up onto your fingertips there. And then maintain a comfortable mild back bend in your torso. So keep that as a priority.
press the floor down and away with your right shin, your outer right foot, and then start to walk your fingertips back. Only so far as your breath is deep. You have comfort in your low back. Final option, hands to prayer, to really activate your outer right hip to support and stabilize your shape. We'll take 2 more breaths here, chest up. And then release, hands to the floor, press back, downward facing dog. Opposite side, your inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, come forward to a plank pose, 3-point plank. Pause, finding your integrity, coordinating your strength, your balance. And then option to reach your right arm forward, challenging your balance. It's okay if you wobble. And then right hand down, press back, down, dog splits with a twist. You're bending your left knee now, opening your hip, even pressure into the hands, hollow your armpits. And then as you're ready, exhale now, active pigeon pose, left knee to the back of your left hand. And feel free to dial your left heel in toward your pelvis to accommodate your hip if that feels best. Supporting yourself on your fingers here, and you're seeking a mild, smooth, uniform back bend. So press down through your left shin to lift your chest, perhaps walking the fingertips back a little, just judging for yourself where you need to be. Light squeeze to the right buttocks, final option. Hands to prayer. Upright your spine. Take 2 more steady breaths. Release, hands to the floor, stepping back, downward facing dog. Little pedal and stretch, move and sway. Reset. And on your inhale now, raise your right leg up and back. On your exhale, step up, high lunge, right foot to your hands. Staggering your feet, rise slow, circle your arms overhead. And then bring your hands to prayer at your heart. So finding your center through the press of your palms. Transitioning into Warrior 3 now, lean your torso forward, raise your left leg. Feel free to use your hands on the floor here, just finding your balance and then expanding lengthways from the back of your skull to the heel of your left foot, growing a little longer. We're going to move into standing pigeon pose. Slowly upright your torso, draw your left knee in toward your chest, and then make a shelf with your right leg. Place your left ankle to the top of your right knee, then motion your hips down and back. So you're aiming to direct sensation into your outer left hip, just as you felt earlier in the more grounded option. Elbows can sit on your left shin or a little higher, chest can be up. And then we're going to reverse back, same direction, into our high lunge, skillfully, mindfully, coming through knee to chest, tipping your torso forward, leg back, Warrior 3, and then landing softly in your high lunge, perhaps reaching the arms, taking another breath in, and then downward facing dog. You're welcome to pause here or take a Vinyasa, rolling from high to low push-up through your back bend. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Left side balance, inhale, raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot to your hands for high lunge. Arms overhead on your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Steady your feet. Take another breath. Press your palms. Hands to prayer, center of your chest. So keeping the weight of the transition in your left heel, slowly pitch forward into your warrior three. Perhaps keeping a little bend in your left knee to invite some softness, even as you stand firm and balance here. Gently moving the shoulders away from your earlobes. And then moving into standing pigeon pose, gently coming upright, slowly. Make a shelf with your left leg, right ankle to the top of your left knee. Hips go down and back as in chair pose. Maintaining length and openness in your upper body. Aim for an open posture, so notice what that feels like. Take another breath in. And reverse slowly back to single leg mountain, knee to chest. Warrior three. High lunge as you're ready, landing softly. Take a breath, arms can reach. And then flow through your vinyasa without rushing, or step back, downward facing dog if you need to take rest. And as you arrive in your down dog, just notice your experience here. Give your limbs space, length, and just feeling the sturdiness of the floor under your feet, in your hands, perhaps the warmth of your body. Just keep tuning into that felt experience of your body and your breath. So you're just walking your awareness out of your head, down into your body. Final standing flow now. Raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. And exhale, step up to warrior two. I'm just going to pause and breathe here. Fixing your gaze forward over your right middle finger. Grounding through the roots of your heels rather than your toes. Just let the toes soften out. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, transition into Skandasana. Hands over to your left foot, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Just take the heat out of the leg for a moment, a few breaths. And then very carefully transition into side angle pose, Parshvakonasana. So you lunge forward, bend your right knee, straighten your left leg now, anchoring your left heel. So just look down, take care that your right toes point straight forward, reaching your left arm up or overhead. And then as you linger here, deepen the imprint of your feet. So you cultivate that firm stability in your base. And perhaps you can feel that rebounding energy through your upper body, allowing you to lengthen your spine and expand to the edge of your right fingers. Take 2 more smooth breaths. Release your hands to the floor, step back to plank pose, greet your shape with a breath, and then either flow or lift up and back, downward facing dog, your choice. And go ahead, raise your left leg up and back, down dog splits. Stepping up, warrior two on your left now. Placing yourself from the ground up with a light squeeze between the feet. And then extending your inner thighs away from one another, from the core of your pelvis. Even an equal effort through your arms, a steady flow to your breath. On your inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Skandasana to your right. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Support yourself or hands free, high or low through the knees. Just releasing the heat from your left thigh. And then a nice slow mindful transition into side angle pose, lunging forward, bending your left knee, straightening your right leg, anchoring your right heel. And try and breathe toward where you can feel what you can feel in your body. When sensations arrive, just direct your breath, your attention to that feeling. Perhaps see your breath actually expanding, perhaps pulsing. Perhaps the sensations amplifying, fading with your breath's rhythm. And then release, hands to the floor. Either take a final vinyasa flow or rest. We're all going to meet up in a child's pose at the back of your mat. Just feeling the floor now, welcoming your body, calming the rhythm of your breath, and letting go of your effort. Just slowly rising up. Bring your legs around in front of you, and if you'd like to, we turn toward the long edge of your mat. We'll finish with a few folds to calm down, regulate the nervous system. We'll come into Upavishta Konasana, wide-legged straddle. And for this posture, you might like to sit on the edge of a folded blanket or a prop there, particularly if you're tighter in the back body. Taking your legs into a V, engaging the legs, toes flexed, and arranging yourself so you sit on the front of your sitting bones, fingertips behind you, elevating your spine. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, pitch just your torso forward and just find your edge. Any amount here in your comfortable range. Once you've found your edge, you might like to walk your hands forward. Tuck your chin in toward your chest, feeling all the direct sensations your body is feeding back to you, the temperature, the sensations. And then on an inhale, peeling up, taking your hands to the back of your knees, supporting them, bring the soles of your feet together now for Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. So you can take a wider and looser diamond between the pelvis and your heels if you need some more space for your hips there. I like to hold on to my ankles. You feel free to hold on to the feet as well. Breathing in, tall spine. Exhale, fold. And again, this might be a very subtle tilt and fold. If you're more flexible, try and aim your belly button toward your toes, drawing your chest through your arms. Just find rest in your shape so you're not forcing or pushing, creating resistance. Breathe some slow breath. And let your inhale lift you up. Final forward fold now, Paschimottanasana. Bringing the legs together, extending both legs straight, or a little bend in your knees there. So knees and toes point up toward the ceiling. Deep breath in, reach your arms toward your ceiling. And then exhale. Take an honest fold here rather than reaching and rounding. Let your hands land by the sides of your legs. Then gently bow in. Let your torso lay on your thighs. Just inviting a more introspective focus, perhaps shutting down the eyes. Lengthening your out breath as a way of staying in that place of surrender. And gently release. So if you're short on time this morning, please pause the video and take a short Shavasana before launching into your day. I wish you well. If you do have a little extra time and you're working to the 45-minute increment, we'll complete practice with a guided meditation, which you can do laying down in Shavasana or remaining upright in your comfortable cross-legged seat. Nestle and settle into your shape now, keeping a nice soft gaze over the tip of your nose if that feels best, or gently closing your eyes. And sense now the presence of the floor, the earth beneath you, grounding you. Aware of your breath. And then very gently lengthening your inhales and exhales. Grounding your awareness softly in your body. As you feel yourself breathe out, let your attention flow down to the base of your spine. And as your inhale flows in, draw your energy from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. Pause and hold your breath there. Stay relaxed. And then exhale. Just imagine you're clearing any busy thoughts as you let your awareness move down to the bottom of your spine again. Inhaling, drawing energy up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Then just pause, hold your breath. And then exhale, releasing any scattered thoughts, sending your attention all the way down to the base of your spine. And bringing your awareness now to your navel center, the center of your body. Feeling or imagining the energetic center of your core. Sensing a vitality and stability there. Take a smooth breath in toward your navel and then pause, holding your attention, your breath at your core, consolidating your energy. Then exhale, release. Moving your attention to your heart space. Just imagine or sense the presence of light, openness, possibility. See the value of this day and all that you have to offer. Just holding your attention at your heart center. Breathe a smooth breath in toward your heart space. And then exhale, letting go of any resistance. moving your attention to your throat and sense the energy and space around your throat, and see yourself communicating clearly throughout your day ahead, holding your attention here. Imagine your capacity to listen with understanding and to use your words kindly and thoughtfully. Take a deep inhale, hold your breath at the base of your throat, and then exhaling, clearing any tension from that space. Bring your attention now to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows and in toward the center of your head. Sense or imagine a witnessing quality to this space. Your capacity to see clearly, to know the most helpful and even-minded actions. Take a deep breath in toward your third eye. Hold your breath, your attention there. And then exhale, letting yourself clear any energy that may be obstructing this clear seeing, clarity, and vision. Now become aware of your whole body all at once. Then see where your attention is intuitively drawn, and then hold it there. Feel or imagine yourself totally resourced and ready for your day. And as you move through the rest of your day, trust your own wisdom to lead you through the day from this place of clarity and certainty. Take the next minute to just simply be, aligning yourself with the energy of the morning, this calm, peaceful feeling. And just really slowly and gently allow your sense of hearing to range out. Catch the morning sounds. Breathe a deeper breath, breathing yourself awake and alert. Stretch and move a little. And if you are laying back, gently bending the knees, just roll out to your right side. Pause there. Softly blinking your eyes open. Let the light in. And then drag your way back up to sit. Thanks so much for joining me for your practice today. I hope you're feeling calm, ready for your day ahead. Namaste.